Greetings. Stephen Williams here, Master Motivator, your encourager with your word for the week. I appreciate you allowing me to come into your space. I don't take this stuff for granted. Thank you so much for the YouTubes, for the likes, for the sharing. Listen, if you want this to come into your text message, email, your word of the week, just text 71441 and put my word into the body and text that 71441 my word. You know how we do. Before I can get a word in, got to get a word to come up out of you. Come on, say this with me. I'm the head, not the tail. I'm above, not beneath. I'm fearfully and I'm wonderfully made. All right, so here we are. You found your thing. You're at a place where you're doing some wonderful things. But doesn't it make you want to scream that you haven't moved to the next phase, that you haven't progressed? And so this week, I want to talk about where's your enthusiasm about what you're doing? That's the first thing. The second thing is, is that a part of your daily communication? Is that a part of your daily conversation that you can do it, that you will do it? You've got to be able to put that thing in the forefront of your mouth. You got to speak it out. That's the second thing. But the third thing, and is really important, which is what I want to talk about today, is what's around you. You're going to have to examine the team that's around you. Do you have the right kind of people that's centered around wanting to do the things that you want to do? What I'm finding out is that a team helps you move the vision. All right. So it's plain. It says, write the vision, make it plain so that they who read it may run. Challenge is that you don't have any runners around you. You've got to be able to set your team. You've got to be able to have the right people. I know we're talking about you can do this thing on your own. You can move, you can go, but you've got to have some people in your corner, and it's got to be people who's not the same as you. They have to be people who are gifted in the areas that you're not. But here's the key. They have to have buy-in. They have to have buy-in to the vision. You've got to get great administration. You've got to deal with great finances. You've got to deal with great marketing. You've got to deal with people who can and will be willing to execute. This is the season and the time. I'm studying debt-free, not just raising my credit score, but how to be debt-free. And what I'm finding out is that even if I have a plan, there's got to be a team. It's a team effort. If you're married, it's a team effort. If you're dating someone, it's a team effort. And the same thing applies that when you start talking about vision, when you're talking about execution, this is the time. I'm not shying away from that. I'm not backing down from that. No, this is the season, and you've got to be enthusiastic and you've got to be moving. Your word and your actions have got to become one, but you also have got to have the right team around you. You've got to have the right people around you saying the right things, motivated. And when you have an area that's uncovered, when you have an area that's not covered with the right enthusiasm, then it makes a gateway for doubt to come in. And when you get doubt inside on that inner circle, it provides complete chaos because there's nothing worse than trying to speak wealth and speak positive 1 minute and then speak doubt the very next minute. You have to have a team around you. Bishop Jake says this, and I agree with him 100%. You can't do this by yourself. You've got to be able to connect and partner, but you've got to be able to have the right people. Listen, your new day is only going to start with your new voice. You have to be able to speak that thing, look at it, say that it's going to be. Do it. Make sure you're moving. Look, this is the season for you to do it, but you got to have the right people around you, and don't be afraid to make the decisions. Make it happen. Until next week.